anybody. He's creating economic development. He's building houses. He's changing his community. So when it's done the right way, it feels better. But he too had to leave his corporate job because of all the craziness that goes on in those organizations. And it feels better when you are actually doing the right thing and you're waking up. So yes, all money ain't good money. And Nola and I say dirty hands, clean money. That's how it goes, 100%. So when you're listening, you have introspection, which is good because you're listening to your gut. And your gut's like, nah, I'm walking, this don't feel right. If it don't feel right, then it ain't right. That's as simple as it is. As simple as it is. So that's what happens, is that you enhance your intuition and body awareness. And so it leads you to start listening to that gut and saying, yeah, I'm out. I'm gonna go ahead. I know this don't work. I do know that this doesn't work. I can go find something else that does. And when you believe in a higher power in the universe and higher power in the universe, God, higher power in the universe. Yes, there you go. When you believe in those things and you have faith, because that's what it is. I left and took a enormous leap of faith, and I have been rewarded, universally and spiritually, because I'm gone from that situation. All right, number 5. And like I said, I ain't never been in the store looking at Doritos like, damn, I miss you. I should have stayed with you. Nope. Walk right on down the chip aisle. No problem. We buy store brand now. So definitely ain't thinking about it. And their chip, grandma cookies, beef jerky, none of that. The Mountain Dew, a Pepsi, nothing. A Quaker, a nothing. Miss Vicky's, none of it. Number 5, increases adaptability and cognitive flexibility. It increases adaptability and your cognitive flexibility. And so we know that the cognitive flexibility is located in the executive function of the brain, and that's your ability to adapt and overcome in situations that are happening in real time. And so the region that this is happening in for you is the ACC as well as the prefrontal cortex. So what happens is that you train your brain to handle uncertain conditions, and you allow yourself to course correct, which is what the ACC does, after setbacks, and then you adapt to the changing environment. Last year, I was doing the yes and no challenge, and it wasn't working. I took a risk to do a 30-day challenge for people, and it didn't work, and now we have the PA challenge instead. So I had to do some course corrections. It was a setback, and then I thought, well, how can this work? And now you have the 30-day PA challenge. And what this does is it improves your problem solving and your mental agility. Most of the time, the reason why unaccountable people can't navigate through their day is because they lack problem solving skills and mental agility. So their brain isn't flexible enough. They know how to do things this one way, and if that goes left, they're hiding in the doggone fetal position in a corner because they don't have enough neural pathways with their working memory to problem solve their way out. So if you think about it, if you are in the amygdala, you have very limited everything, because you're not in the prefrontal cortex where you have access to all these resources. So think of it this way. The amygdala is 7-Eleven. The frontal lobe is Costco. So you got everything at 7-Eleven costs more besides the Slurpees. And in our 7-Elevens, we actually have slot machines here. So it really could cost you. So if you buy a Gatorade or water, anything, it's more for less. But if you are in Costco and you buy a case of water, you're going to get 24, 40, 60 bottles of water, whereas in 7-Eleven, you're going to get 2. And that's it. So that is what's happening in the amygdala, is that there's not a lot of resources, because the amygdala's job is to identify fight or flight. It's emotional. So that's it. It's not logical. It's not going to problem solve. It's going to say threat, comfort, threat, comfort. So it's convenience. 7-Eleven is a convenience store. It's right there. Grab it. I'm going to get what's convenient, and I'm going to pay for it later. And you will. So that's why you want to keep the amygdala just saying there's a threat. Oh, yeah, that's a real saber-tooth tiger. No, don't go over there. Okay, cool. You know what? Yeah, bad idea. We don't like that environment. Go somewhere else. That's the only job that it has, to warn you of danger. But you in 7-Eleven trying to go grocery shopping, trying to get your oil changed, your tires changed. You trying to get some furniture and doggone patio furniture and a grill and everything else at 7-Eleven. It's not going to work. That's why you got to go to Costco's to get all of that stuff. So if you think about it from that perspective, you're going to tell amygdala, sit down. I'm not paying $7.98 for 2 ounces of Tide, okay? No. I'm gonna go get the big one for $30 from Costco.